Hi, I'm Gabby and I'm a developer in a team of 7 students working on a project through Imago, the student software company. With the help of Michael Corning, Suzanne Embry and Sohang Poon, we've been working on a local contact tracing app, cleverly named LCT, to help combat the spread of COVID-19. On screen is the latest version of LCT, which relies on users logging their visit to a location and informing the app if they test positive for COVID-19. If a user does test positive and informs the app, then all users who shared a space with them in the last 2 weeks will be informed that they may have been exposed. The process is anonymous, as the only data our server receives is a unique user ID, a nickname, and the room that they've logged into. The process is also automated and instantaneous. Having said that, I have here 2 browsers to represent 2 different users, and I'm going to show you how LCT works. So on this side, user A, you can see is already logged in, and on this side, I'm going to log in user B. So you just enter a nickname, which can be anything you like, and click next. And now, whenever the respective users refresh or come back to this page, they will always use the same nickname and always have the same information available. So the first page you see is the recently visited spaces, and currently we don't have any. So if you click on the Spaces tab here, you can see a map of the local community. Now on this map we have markers for all of the buildings, and these are filtered by category. So our first category is university campus buildings. Then we have food and drink, accommodation, and entertainment. So first off, I'm going to log into a university campus building, for example the Dover Street building, and you can see here that a list of rooms appears, and these are all the rooms that are in that building. So I'm going to log into B16 here, and then you can see on the log that this has been logged in. This means it's been sent to the server. So user B, I'm also going to log them into the Dover Street campus building, but I want to demonstrate that you only get a warning if you're in the same room. And the reason we've chosen to do it this way is because university buildings can be so large that just because you're in the same building at the same time as someone doesn't mean you've necessarily be anywhere near them. So we log the visit to B17 in at Dover Street building, and you can see it's on the log that user B logged into Dover Street building B17. So now if I send a warning from user A's account, this pops up, and this warning is just an alert to let the user know that someone in their community has tested positive for COVID-19. It is not an exposure alert. So now I'm going to have user B change rooms and log them into B16, which is the same room as user A. You can see again that they've logged in here, and now I'm going to send a warning again from user A. And this is the exposure alert that you can see. It says that you've recently shared space with someone who tested positive, and it suggests that they get tested. So another kind of space that we have on LCT is a gathering, and that's because the buildings that you can see on the map aren't able to be edited from the user's point of view. So if you want to have a gathering, say a group of friends going to a park or going on a hike, that is something that you would do in the Gatherings tab. So you can use any name, and then you can log that visit, and just like the rooms, it shows up in the logs. Now I can have user B enter the same name for the same gathering and log that visit. And you can see again, it's there in the log. Now if user B sends a warning, user A will get that warning. There you go. You can see now that each user has some recently visited spaces. And one final thing I want to show is that the log, which records your visits, you can delete them. So deleting this, it doesn't remove them from the server because we need that information to ensure everyone's safety, but it does remove it from your personal log, so that if the user for whatever reason doesn't want their visits to be visible, they can hide them. And you can see that has also disappeared from the recently visited tab. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration, and if you have any questions, then just let us know. Thank you.